Reaction pouring in tonight as J.D. Vance gears up to become America's next vice president. From his hometown, Middletown, to the neighborhood where he lives right now, Walnut Hills, a neighborhood in Cincinnati. There are mixed emotions tonight, and WLWT News 5's Rachel Hersheimer live right now with more. Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Mike, and emotions are really all over the place. Some people are really excited that J.D. Vance is going to be the next vice president, while others are still adjusting to the news.
Guy from Ohio, good for him, but I mean, he has to be from somewhere.
J.D. Vance making moves in Washington, D.C., the Ohio U.S. Senator, now vice president-elect.
And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
Vance grew up in Middletown, but currently lives in Cincinnati's East Walnut Hills neighborhood, and some people there are letting his victory sink in.
You know, it's like, why does he live here?
It's an overwhelming sense of disappointment and exhaustion and, again, not surprised.
His motorcade spotted in the neighborhood Tuesday as he arrived at St. Anthony of Padua Maronite Catholic Church to cast his ballot.
Hey guys.
There's a different feeling in Middletown, where Vance grew up and went to high school.
I agree with him.
Yeah.
Everything he talks about, I agree with.
Some people there are encouraged to see a Middletown native make strides on a national stage.
Anytime you have somebody from your town that grew up on streets here, I mean, become the vice president, that's a Middletown Midi in the White House is pretty exciting.
Under Donald Trump's leadership.
And when I was in East Walnut Hills yesterday, where Vance was casting his ballot, there were some people who seemed visibly upset. One woman was next to me. She said she lives right near Vance in his East Walnut Hills neighborhood, and she said she is upset because of the traffic that the motorcade brings. That is something we will be keeping an eye out for in the coming weeks. We're live tonight. Rachel Hersheimer, WWT News 5.